China's V-Day parade. Rwanda's flying taxi. Russia's cancer vaccine. BRICS extraordinary summit. Welcome to Panaf Echo's News Roundup. China commemorated the 80th anniversary of its victory over Japan in World War II, known as the end of the War of Resistance against Japanese aggression. The scale of the military parade was unprecedented, not just a show of national pride but a powerful geopolitical statement. It showcased a stunning array of domestically produced, cutting-edge weaponry, from stealth fighters and advanced drones to hypersonic missiles, demonstrating a technological prowess that rivals any global power. Why does this matter for the world? This event is far more than a historical remembrance. It's a clear signal of the accelerating shift from a US-led unipolar world to a multipolar one. Declining Western monopoly. For decades, military parades of this scale and technological sophistication were a hallmark of Western power. China's display shatters that monopoly, proving strategic and military autonomy is now a reality outside the traditional Atlantic alliance. A new center of gravity. The parade underscores Asia's rising strategic weight. As Western influence wanes, the security and economic dynamics of the Indo-Pacific region are becoming the central theater of global politics. History and sovereignty. By highlighting its role in World War II, China reinforces its narrative as a major power that shaped world history and will continue to do so on its own terms. This isn't just about military hardware. It's about the confident arrival of a nation that is fundamentally reshaping the global balance of power. What are your thoughts on this display of a multipolar world? Let's discuss in the comments. Rwanda just launched Africa's first flying taxi. While the West often portrays Africa through a lens of dependency, Rwanda is pioneering a future that leaves that narrative behind. At the Aviation Africa 2025 summit in Kigali, an autonomous, electric flying taxi successfully completed its maiden flight, a historic first for the continent. This isn't just a cool tech story. It's a powerful signal of the multipolar world in action. Why is this an essential geopolitical development? Leapfrogging legacy systems. Much like with mobile banking, African nations are skipping outdated Western infrastructure, like extensive road networks, and jumping directly to next-generation technology. This demonstrates innovation is no longer dictated solely by Silicon Valley or Berlin. South-South cooperation. This technology emerged from a partnership with China, a nation outside the traditional Western bloc. It shows how countries are finding new partners and building sovereignty through technology, bypassing traditional Western influence. Soft power and leadership. Rwanda is strategically branding itself as a central tech and innovation hub for Africa. This generates immense soft power, attracting investment and talent, and solidifies its role as a key player in the new multipolar order. The decline of Western centrality isn't just about military parades. It's happening in quiet, technological leaps like this one. Rwanda is writing its own future, and the world is watching. What do you think this means for the future of Africa's role in the world? Let's discuss below. Russia announces a cancer vaccine, a new front in the geopolitical race. The 21st century's pivotal battleground is increasingly biotechnology. Russia's head of the Federal Medical Biological Agency, Veronika Skvortsova, has announced a domestically developed cancer vaccine is ready for clinical use. Reported results from preclinical studies show significant tumor reduction and improved survival rates. Why is this geopolitical news? This isn't just a health story. It's a powerful signal in the ongoing shift to a multipolar world where Western scientific and pharmaceutical dominance is no longer guaranteed. Technological sovereignty. This announcement is a direct statement of Russia's high-tech capabilities outside of energy and defense. It demonstrates an ability to innovate in a critical, life-saving sector without Western patents or approval. Soft power and global influence. A successful medical breakthrough is the ultimate tool of soft power. Offering a cutting-edge cancer treatment could create new alliances and dependencies, reshaping global partnerships and challenging the influence of Western pharmaceutical giants. The multipolar reality. The West, particularly the FDA and EMA, has long been the de facto global arbiter of medical standards. A major vaccine emerging from outside this system shatters that monopoly, creating alternative centers of medical authority and innovation. This follows a pattern we're seeing everywhere. Nations are developing strategic autonomy in key sectors, from China's EV dominance to this Russian medical claim. The unipolar moment is over. The age of multiple, competing technological hubs is here. What do you think? Is biotech the next great power competition? Share your thoughts below. South African President Ramaphosa attends extraordinary BRICS summit. In a blatant act of economic coercion, the United States has unilaterally waged a tariff war against key global South nations, imposing punitive duties of 50% on Brazil and India and 30% on South Africa. In direct response to this aggression, an emergency BRICS summit has convened on September 8 at the initiative of Brazil's President Lula. This is not a routine meeting. It is a historic act of collective defense. Why is this a pivotal moment for geopolitics? Exposing the rules-based order. The US's unlawful tariffs reveal the true nature of the so-called rules-based international order. The rules are applied selectively, used as a weapon against any nation that asserts its economic sovereignty and works towards a multipolar world. This is not free trade. It is economic warfare. The rise of a coordinated response, the swift organization of this summit, is a powerful signal. The BRICS bloc is moving from dialogue to action, demonstrating that it will not accept unilateral punishment. This collective response marks a new chapter in global South solidarity against Western economic domination. Accelerating alternatives, this attack will undoubtedly fast-track the bloc's key projects: de-dollarization, the development of independent payment systems, and strengthening mutual trade in local currencies. The US has inadvertently given the biggest possible incentive for BRICS nations to finally build a fully independent financial infrastructure. This summit is a definitive answer to Western decline. As the old guard lashes out, the emerging centers of power are organizing, unifying, and building a system beyond its control. This is what the shift to multipolarity looks like. What measures should BRICS take in response? Discuss below. That's your news roundup. What story impacted you the most? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe to Panaf Echo.
Panaf Echo, the African perspective.